Hello everyone! I am pleased to meet you all. This is Jastine Althea Cuentas speaking, and today we'll learn about the carbon cycle. To start with, let me first define what carbon is. So carbon is the periodic table's sixth element. It has an atomic mass of 12.011. It has the letter C as its emblem. Its sublimation point is 3642 degrees Celsius. Carbon is a non-metallic element. It has an atomic number of 6. It belongs to the periodic table's 14th group. It can exist in the form of an atom or as a pure element. Carbon allotropes differ morphologically depending on the structural configuration. Graphite, for example, is opaque and black, but diamond is clear. Carbon is tetravalent, which means it possesses 4 electrons in its valence. Did you know that carbon is one of the most important chemical elements? It is known as the king of the elements since it can produce so many different compounds. Carbon compounds make up approximately 18% of all the matter in living things. What a fun fact! It provides most of the energy used by humans to survive. Carbon is constantly being used and replaced in nature through the carbon cycle. Carbon cycle shows the movement of carbon in elemental and combined states of the earth. So, stay tuned to our lesson to see how the carbon cycle works. For starters, plants need carbon dioxide from the atmosphere in conjunction with sunlight for photosynthesis. It is the process by which carbon dioxide is broken down into molecules that plants can utilize as food. Plants release oxygen during this process. A cow, for example, is observed eating grass. Animals and humans eat these plants. So carbon is transmitted from plants to humans and animals. Through the act of respiration, oxygen is ingested and carbon is exhaled back into the atmosphere. Aside from respiration, when humans, plants, or animals die, their remnants rot and decompose, and carbon is transmitted to the soil. When the remains have been around for a long time, they become fossil fuels, and these are massive carbon reservoirs. Carbon dioxide gas is released as a result of this. Oceans and other big bodies of water with chilly water on their surfaces are examples. They also take the carbon dioxide from the atmosphere. When the surface water near the poles is cooler, the oceans exhibit a dual behavior. When the surface near tropical regions is warm, carbon gets absorbed into the water. So, carbon is released into the atmosphere, where it is observed by plants for photosynthesis, and the cycle continues. Carbon is a greenhouse gas, meaning it absorbs the sun's heat and prevents it from escaping into space. This warms the earth and contributes to global warming. As a result, you should plant more trees to protect the ecosystem and minimize deforestation as much as possible. That way, we could all look after the environment. That's all for today, and I hope you have learned a thing or two from me. Thank you so much for listening. Goodbye!